watching Jack Drones.
Welcome back to my channel. I've got the Z Axis, is it, for the Osmo? So it isn't a product review. People have been asking for this. I wasn't quite sure whether I was going to actually buy this. I thought it might be a waste of money because I tend to like doing the ninja walk. So it keeps you fit, keeps your legs bent, and get those nice super smooth shots. You're saving money because you're getting exercise at the same time. That's a nice sort of theory, but I'm used to it anyway. It's nice. It's nice to know I've had a workout while I'm filming as well. So I'm not quite sure whether to buy this, but people would get asking, can you review it? Can you review it? So I got my hands on one. So this is the actual for the Osmo. So we're going to get it out of the box, have a look what's inside, and we'll actually install it to see if it actually makes any difference. We'll do some video comparing with this. So we'll do some video shots on without this, and we'll do one with it. And we'll see if there's any difference on it. And I have to remember to walk properly, so we can actually see the difference between using this and not using it. So let's have a look inside. So as like DJI, pack it really well. It's a nice strong box that goes there, and then you've got more packaging inside. Instruction manual. Remember to always read these because I keep forgetting to read these. So it comes with two things on there, different languages. Quick start guide. On here it'll show you how to install it and stuff, but it is quite straightforward. And then if we take the top off here, I like the way you do the packaging on here, because then you can actually use this in a box. So I was thinking, well, how can I carry all these accessories and keep them nicely without actually going and getting like a special case for it and stuff. And I was thinking of using one of these to pack all my accessories into, like these little boxes. These are like £6 to buy, and you can either use that or not use it. Let's get rid of this. And I'm thinking, well, with that should fit in quite nicely, which it does. So I wonder if the lid will go on without crushing the top part. No, so I'll probably need a bit more deeper one, but you can get an idea. You can actually use the packaging itself to put in a container, and that would have been great. So I would need to get one of these that's slightly a bit more higher up. Maybe enough to be able to put the actual top part back on it. Keep it nice and safe. Well, there you go. Right, let's get back to this. So there you go. So take it out, and you can feel it's very nicely built. It's very strong. I've seen a guy make one of these, and it's the same sort of principles. I wonder if they've actually brought the pattern off of him, because I remember a guy doing a YouTube channel when he actually made one of these, and I think this part was off a lamp he had that you can move around and stuff. And his old desk lamps had these springy bits on it, and he made an adjustment screw. So I wonder if they've actually brought the pattern off of him. There you go. So yes, so obviously there's a cable runs down here for the camera to sit up here, but it's well hidden away inside here, which is quite like, oh look, they do like their ribbon cables, don't they, DJI? So down in the middle, going along this part here and up through here somewhere, they actually have a ribbon cable in there. I'm not really a big fan of ribbon cables because they always seem to sort of be the first one that breaks and stuff. But there you go, so there's that. And then you pull that bit down, so you pull that down, and then that should just screw into the side. So let's get it, let's undo it. So let's undo my Osmo kit I got here. Take it all off for a minute. Unlock. Take that bit off. Now take the bottom bit off, which just pull off. So there you go, it's nice and easy. And this should then line up with this one here. So one's got to line up on there, sort of gives you an idea. No, there's no markings on here to sort of tell, but it should only go in one. There you go, yeah, it just slots in. Let's slot it in. Done. And screw in. It's quite straightforward. That slots on top. Lock that back in place. That's it. That's locked in place already. So far so good. That's quite lightweight actually. So there's it so far. And then that screws in. So look, keep that pushed down. Lock that first or afterwards, and then screw that in the side there. So that strengthens it. And then from there you can add off your accessories on here as well and stuff. So there's that so far. I don't think it's going to be very much supported in this because when that goes on the end there, it's going to topple the base over, you know. But well, so take the top one off, Oh, actually, it's got an unlock on it, so you need to surround to unlock it, and that releases the top one, which is quite nice. And we'll put in that in line, should only go one way anyway, and then round to lock. There you go, that's on there now. Way. So far so good. That's really weird. So I suppose on here now you can adjust tension. That's it. There you go, so that brings it all the way up, and if I just slowly re-tension it back down again, I should then, don't know, I'm not sure I'm going to get used to this. Don't know, not sure. Let's bring this down a bit more. Oh, I don't know. I suppose in a way it's away from the handle itself, so if you're carrying in a mic on the bottom there, you're not going to hear the motors from it at all. But I don't know if I like that or not. Oh, there's a push bit there. So, oh, that. Oh, I see. So you got a button here that pushes, so you can actually change the angle of the way you hold it as well. So you can have it holding like this. Well, that's quite comfy, like that, I suppose. Then push it again. Push it inwards. So, and then rotate back around again. Yeah, when you push that, it actually really, you can see the ribbon cable itself underneath here. It goes through and stuff. But yeah, so you got a locking bit there. Push in, and then you can move it to what angle you want. So you can have it like that if you wanted to, or you can change the angle to be more like that. One thing I suppose with the mic, you don't have to get any longer cables, because it still plugs into the underneath, which is nice, and you've still got sort of access to where it goes behind, I suppose. You still have access to the button at the front as well. But there we go. So that's the back up again. So that's the Osmo, if you can see it, with the Z Axis, what you want to call it, on there as well, with the new microphone from DJI as well. And I could actually have that on there instead to bring it out more to the front if I wanted to, but because of this is on a sort of extension arm itself, it should take away a lot of noise from here, from the microphone being a bit lower down here. But remember, it's a bi-directional mic, so if you are filming people that's in front, make sure it's angling more towards their head so you can get a good sound shot as well. And I suppose then you can add on extra lights and stuff as well. I know they do the longer bar bolt here, which you can probably put that side for different accessories like lights and stuff. But yeah, I'm not sure, it feels absolutely weird. It takes it from looking like a professional camera to something really stupid and silly. I'm not sure. But let's get some video shots and see how stable this is with and without. Right, this is test one with the Z Axis all installed. So we're just going to do a walking test. I'm walking normally as I would up on the step. Just holding it. Just walking normally. Now back up a bit. Just walk forward again, just normal. Whole thing's flapping about here, so I'm not sure if it's actually working or not, but it seems to be flapping about a lot in my hand. Going down a step now. I'm going to go around the back of the car. And then going back up the step, down a step, back into the cave. Now we'll repeat this without the Axis gimbal. Test 2, just the Osmo as standard. Up, walking normally. In the garden. It's the exact same sort of movements that I did beforehand. Right, just back down the step. Around the back of the car. And can't really see a lot of difference between it all. But it'll probably look a bit better once I get it on post. Back into the cave again. So that's test 2 complete. So once it's on there, it feels light, but once it's on there, it actually makes the whole Osmo feel much more heavy than what I'm used to. So I've got to take that into consideration as well. And because this flaps around a lot, it feels like it's going all over the place. So it's just such a weird thing to do, and I'm not sure if I'm actually going to get on with it or not. So I might do a few more tests with it anyway before I decide saying it's crap. I prefer doing the ninja walks. I did both tests walking completely normal as I normally would do, not actually doing the ninja walks, because I'm like used to doing that. As soon as the Osmo's in hand, like my knees seem to go in that position automatically. But I did walk normally. Went up and down a couple of steps and back again, so we can see the differences as well. So I've added a little bit of steps in there as well, so we can see whether this actually does make any difference on moving, or whether it's just easy enough to use the Osmo as is. It's a bit hard to get on and off because you need some sort of stand to put the Osmo on to make these changes, adding these, taking these on and off and that. And if I'm going to use it, it might be worth me actually getting a hold of another Osmo handle, so it makes swapping cameras much faster than actually trying to take this on and off all the time as well. It's not designed for sports running around. It's literally just for walking, taking that extra little bit, because when you walk, you can get slight motion effects like that, of it going up and down and stuff. But this actually eliminates all that out of it. So whether it is worth the gamble or not, I don't know, but I'll leave it up to you, your choice. So I'm going to do some more tests of this, hopefully get a model in the shot as well, so I've got someone to film as I walk around and pan, and to see if it actually makes any difference whatsoever on the way I'm making films. So anyway, so all the details of this product will be all below in my comments, so if you do want to get yourself and purchase one of these Osmo things, and obviously then it'll be in the description below for you guys as well, and I'll do a product review on my website too. So thanks for watching, guys. So remember, guys, fly safe and be safe. Cheers.